The rain hadn't stopped for 3 days in Blackwood County. Small towns across Oregon were used to storms, but this one felt different. The sky stayed dark even during daytime. Power outages happened every night, and people had started disappearing. Most locals blamed the weather. Others whispered about the abandoned church deep inside the Blackwood Forest. But 22-year-old Ryan Carter didn't believe ghost stories. Ryan was a small horror content creator from Portland. His YouTube channel, Midnight Files, focused on haunted places, cursed videos, and internet mysteries. He wasn't famous yet, but he was desperate to go viral. One night, during a live stream, Ryan received an email from an unknown sender. The subject line read, "Blackwood Church. Enter before they seal it again." Attached was a blurry photo. An old church hidden in the woods, and standing near the entrance was a tall figure wearing black robes. Ryan laughed it off at first, but then he noticed something strange. The email had no sender address, no timestamp, nothing, just the image. His viewers instantly became obsessed. "Go there. This is real. Bro, this place exists." Ryan decided it would become his biggest video yet. The next morning, he packed his camera gear and drove nearly 4 hours toward Blackwood County. As he entered the town, everything already felt wrong. The streets were empty. Store windows were boarded up. A thick fog covered the roads. Even the gas station clerk avoided eye contact. When Ryan asked about Blackwood Church, the old man froze. Then quietly whispered, "If you hear singing, don't follow it." Ryan smirked nervously. Perfect horror movie dialogue. Perfect content. That evening, Ryan met his 2 friends who helped run the channel. Emma Brooks, camera operator and editor, and Jake Miller, Ryan's childhood best friend. The 3 of them rented a cabin near the forest. That night, while reviewing the church photo, Emma noticed something disturbing. The blurry figure near the church entrance was closer in every version of the image. Ryan thought she was joking, until they compared the files carefully. The figure had moved. Nobody slept much after that. At 2:47 a.m., someone knocked on the cabin door. 3 slow knocks. Jake looked outside. Nobody there. But hanging from the door handle was an old wooden cross covered in mud. Carved into it were the words, "Turn back." Ryan immediately grabbed the camera. "This is insane," he whispered excitedly. "This is gonna blow up online." Emma didn't look excited anymore. She wanted to leave, but Ryan refused. The next morning, they drove toward the forest. Locals stared silently as they passed. Some even made the sign of the cross. The deeper they went into Blackwood Forest, the quieter the world became. No birds, no wind, nothing. Only the sound of tires moving across wet dirt roads. Then the GPS stopped working. Jake cursed under his breath, but Ryan spotted something ahead. An old wooden sign, Blackwood Church, 2 miles. The sign looked freshly painted, which made no sense. The church had supposedly been abandoned for decades. They continued walking after the road ended. Tall trees blocked most sunlight. The fog thickened around them. Then Emma stopped walking. "Do you guys hear that?" Very faintly. Someone was singing. A soft choir somewhere deep in the woods. Ryan smiled nervously. Jake didn't. The singing slowly became louder, but the voices sounded wrong, like dozens of people whispering underwater. And suddenly, they saw the church. Massive, rotting, hidden between dead trees. Its windows were completely black. A giant cross stood crooked above the entrance. Ryan started filming immediately. "This place is unbelievable." The front doors were slightly open, as if waiting for them. Inside smelled like mold and wet wood. Old pews covered the room. Candles burned near the altar. Fresh candles. Someone had been there recently. Then Jake noticed the walls. Hundreds of names were carved into the wood. Missing people. Dates. For over 30 years. Emma wanted to leave immediately, but Ryan kept filming, because at the far end of the church, someone was standing near the altar, tall, wearing black robes, motionless. Ryan called out. No response. Jake aimed his flashlight directly at the figure, and nearly screamed. It wasn't a person, just robes hanging from a wooden frame. But underneath the robes were dozens of animal bones tied together. The moment they touched it, every candle inside the church went out. Darkness swallowed the room instantly. Then the singing returned, much louder now, coming from underground. Jake found a hidden staircase behind the altar, leading downward. Emma refused to go. Ryan forced a smile. This is literally horror movie gold. They descended slowly. The basement looked ancient. Stone walls, strange symbols painted in black, and dozens of videotapes stacked across shelves. Every tape had a year written on it. Ryan grabbed one. The label read, "The Watchers Choose." Suddenly, footsteps echoed upstairs. Heavy footsteps. Not one person. Many. The trio froze. Someone had entered the church. The footsteps circled above them slowly. Then stopped. Complete silence. Ryan whispered, "Who's there?" No answer. Then, the basement door slammed shut upstairs. Emma started panicking. Jake tried opening the door. Locked. And then they heard it. Whispering. Dozens of voices behind the walls. Repeating the same sentence again and again. He brought the camera. The lights on Ryan's camera began flickering violently. Static filled the screen. And for a split second, the camera captured figures standing all around in the darkness. Tall figures, watching silently. But when Ryan looked up, nobody was there. Emma started crying. Jake kicked the basement door repeatedly until finally it burst open. They ran upstairs, but the church had changed. The entrance doors were gone. The windows disappeared. Only endless darkness beyond the walls, and sitting quietly inside the pews were people, at least 20 of them, all wearing black robes, all staring directly at Ryan. None of them moved, none blinked. Ryan backed away slowly. One of the robed figures pointed toward him, then whispered, "The camera sees everything." Suddenly, all the figures stood up together. The choir's singing became deafening. The church lights exploded. Chaos erupted. Jake grabbed Emma and ran. Ryan kept filming while screaming. The robed people chased them through dark hallways that shouldn't have existed inside the church. The building felt alive now, breathing, changing. Walls moved, doors appeared from nowhere, and every hallway led deeper underground. Then Jake disappeared. 1 second, he was running beside them. The next, gone. Only his flashlight rolled across the floor. Emma screamed his name. No answer. Just distant laughter echoing through the tunnels. Ryan finally realized this wasn't content anymore. Something inside the church was hunting them. They found another exit leading outside. Rain poured heavily, but the forest looked unfamiliar now. The trees were twisted unnaturally, and standing between them were hundreds of robed figures, silent, watching. Emma whispered, "They're not human." Then her phone rang. No caller ID. She answered slowly, and heard Jake screaming for help, very far away, as if buried underground. Ryan followed the sound deeper into the forest despite Emma begging him not to. The screams led them to an old well. The sound came from below. Jake cried desperately, "Don't look down." Ryan ignored him. He aimed the camera into the well. At first, nothing. Then dozens of pale faces slowly appeared from darkness, smiling, their eyes completely black. Ryan stumbled backward in horror, and something grabbed Emma from the trees. She vanished instantly. Only her scream remained. Ryan ran blindly through the forest for nearly 20 minutes, until he finally reached the road. But his car was gone. The road was gone too. Only forest in every direction. Then the camera battery dropped from 78% to 1%. The screen glitched heavily, and behind Ryan, a tall robed figure appeared silently. Closer, closer, closer. The footage ended there. 3 months later, police discovered Ryan's camera near Blackwood County. No bodies were ever found. The footage uploaded itself to Ryan's YouTube channel at exactly 3 a.m. The video went viral overnight, but viewers noticed one final detail. In the last frame before the recording cuts out, Ryan can be seen standing among the robed figures, smiling directly at the camera, as if he had become one of them. And every year since then, new disappearances happen near Blackwood Forest during heavy rainstorms. Locals say if you